Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karima and today we're going to be doing another cooking video. We're back in the kitchen, so we're going to be doing another cooking video. We're going to be making some sourdough bagels that you can make with your sourdough discard if you have any. Okay, you guys, new angle unlocked. You can't see me anymore. You can see my hand in the shadow. You can't see me anymore, but you can see what's going on down here, which is nice. But we're gonna start with 4 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this recipe should make about 8 bagels. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of yeast, and I didn't bloom my yeast because I know it's active. I just used it recently, so no need to rebloom it. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt, and I'm just using pink Himalayan salt. And then I'm gonna combine this really well. Not even really well, but I'm just gonna combine this before I add anything else. And I just went and grabbed my scale, and I'm gonna zero out my scale because to this I'm gonna add 200 grams of my sourdough discard. This is what my discard looks like. It's just been in the fridge and I just took it out. There was a bunch of hooch on it, but I stirred it together. Okay, this is what it's actually looking like on the inside. So we're gonna pour in 200 grams. I'm gonna add 1 1/4 cup of warm water. This is a cup. And then this is a 1/4. And then you could definitely do this by hand if you don't have a mixer. Okay, this is what it looks like after a few minutes of kneading. You want to make sure your dough is not sticky, so it shouldn't be sticky. It should just kind of roll off. I'm gonna knead it for another maybe minute or 2, just because I want it to be a little bit smoother, and then we'll let it proof. What we're looking like, the bowl is super clean and the dough is not sticky at all. It feels really good actually. So I'm just gonna form it into a ball, and I'm gonna cover it and let it proof for probably 2 hours until it's doubled in size, which should be about 2 hours. I'm gonna put it in the oven with the light on. That way it's in the warmest place possible, and hopefully that'll speed up the process, maybe to like an hour and a half, but I'll keep you guys updated. I think it's about like 72 in my apartment right now, so it shouldn't be too bad. And pop her in there, cover her up, and come back. This is what our dough is looking like. And it shouldn't be sticky, so you shouldn't need to flour your surface, but if you want to, you can. Oh, they're so fluffy. So I'm gonna cut this into about 8 even sections, as even as I can get them. And then, well, those aren't even. I can tell already that they aren't even. So I'm gonna pinch all of these little triangles and turn them into balls, like so. And I'm gonna poke a hole into the center and just kind of stretch them out the shape of a bagel. And I'm gonna make the hole just a little bit bigger because I know that they're gonna expand still a little bit and the hole is gonna close up. So I'm gonna do maybe like that. That should be good. And then just repeat that process with every single one. corners first so I can make sure, okay, this is a pretty even circle. Now I can go through and make the hole a little bit wider. That way all the sides are even. It's not chunky on one side and then really thin on the other. That's an even bagel. Last one, and as you can see, like the dough is not sticky at all. There's nothing sticking to my hands. This is how your dough should be. It shouldn't be sticky whatsoever. It should be super easy and fluffy and like clean and just smooth. That took forever to put a hole in it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, we've moved locations. We are above the stove. In here is boiling water with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Doesn't matter how much water you do, but you want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar to the water. And then you're gonna pop your bagels in here, and you want to make sure, oh no, you want to make sure they float. There you go. You want to make sure they float. You're going to do 15 to 30 seconds on each side. I'm not sure why mine are sinking like right away, but they should be floating. Okay, I'm going to flip these over and flip this one over and let this one float to the top. I'm going to add this one in here. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to flip these two. Okay, I'm going to take these out. You want to shake off as much of the water as you can. You don't want them to like sit in water. Flip this one over. This one out. I put this one in first, so I'm gonna flip this one first. I'm gonna flip this one, oh my gosh. Okay, you guys should be moving way faster than I am. You should not be sitting in this water for this long, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out, drain all the water. Oh, that was in there last. Take this one out. And take this one out. And then I have the bagels over here. And I'm just going to egg wash all of them. So in here is just 1 egg that I beat up. This helps them get that like golden brown color all over the top. Okay, and then on these 4, I'm gonna do everything but the bagel seasoning. So they're everything bagels. And I like a heavily seasoned bagel. And I'm gonna leave these 4 plain, but I'm gonna add some flaky sea salt on them. This is the salt I'm using. And we're just gonna flaky sea salt. And they're gonna be plain sea salt bagels. This might be a lot of salt. Is this a lot of salt? It's fine. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I'm done now. And then these are gonna bake in the oven at 425 for about 18 to 22 minutes until they're golden brown. Look at how good that looks. And I told you guys, sometimes they expand and then the hole closes up, but that's okay. So good. And they smell unreal. Sorry for the poor lighting, but I just grabbed them out of the oven. They look so good. And I wish you could smell them. Those are the everything. And look at the plain. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Okay, since it is sourdough base, you want to let them cool completely. Best for like an hour so that you don't disturb what's going on the inside. So I'm not gonna cut into them and I'm not gonna open them, but they look so good and I can't wait to try them. And if you try them, let me know. Please leave a comment down below. And also, if you like the new filming where I like switched up the angles, let me know about that too. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.